Yeah, 10 days in a foreign land without you here. Dead way, I've been holding on, I won't let go here. Still in the rust right here. Still in the rust right here. Still in the rust right here. Right here. 10 days, 10 days, 10 days. 10 days, 10 days, 10 days. Days in a foreign land without you here. Eyes wider on my full soda, but still not here. Still in the rust right here. Still in the rust right here. Still in the rust right here. Get up and dump it. 10 days, 10 days, 10 days. 10 days, 10 days, 10 days.
So good, can't get enough. So bad, can't lift it up. I got back it up and dump it. Back it up, dump it. Back it up, dump it. Back it up, so bad, can't lift it up. So good, can't get enough. So bad, can't lift it up. So good, can't get enough. Baby, can't lift it up. Lift it up, so good, can't. Lift it up, so good 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 can't.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to everybody for being here. I truly do appreciate you guys. With that being said, let's get this show on the road, guys. Shout out to everybody for being here, man. We do have a co-host tonight, guys. Shout out to Blueface, Goose, 10 Owens, Pino, Looney, Drifters, Toad, Core, Nem, D, Weidel, Poppa, and Coolboy for all drafting with us, guys. I truly do appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and introduce Coolboy here. Coolboy, my brother, you ready?
We got two of us here.
Oh, we got two of you guys. All right.
Here too.
Let's do our best not to crisscross interrupt. You know what I mean, boys? All right. With that being said, let's get the show on the road. We got Poppa. Are you drafting with us too? I believe you're at the 111, right?
Yeah, and the Coolboy's at 12, so we're back.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be. Let's see if you snipe me multiple times, or if I snipe you on the next turn.
Have you guys drafted with each other yet?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
You guys have not drafted with each other yet. All right. I'm just gonna let you know that I kind of know who you guys like and who you guys don't like. Can I guess? Can I give you guys a guess?
I don't think I've ever drafted you though.
It doesn't. I feel like I got a vibe from you. You know what I mean?
You can try to guess mine for sure.
Okay, Poppa. I feel like your most drafted players. I feel like you're a Baltimore guy. I feel like you like Mark Andrews. And I feel like, you know, for running backs, maybe you like Ramondre and Saquon Barkley. Am I in the field there?
I mean, you're definitely not off. Yeah, for sure. Especially with the drafts that I did earlier, like the Mark Andrews was where I was at for sure. Saquon is definitely like my dark horse. I think he's gonna have a Saquon year. So, and then Ramondre's just, I like him over Travion in a way.
Yeah, no, and I also, you give me kind of a Vikings vibe here. Maybe you like Kyler Murray and Jalen Hurts, and your dark horse I feel like could be Jerry Jeudy. Am I a little bit? Am I hitting those?
They're just late round running back and wide receiver that if you're just, I don't know. I went running back heavy in a lot of my drafts early on, so I needed to get those receivers, and Jeudy just one of the guys.
I don't blame you. And you are here coming up at the board at the 111. Who are you thinking?
I mean, Jackson Smith-Njigba dropped all the way down to me at the 111.
He's injured, bro. He's out for the year.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. That's why he's falling. No one's taking him for a reason.
Oh, well, then CeeDee Lamb, easy.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you, bro. All right, let's talk about Coolboy, bro.
That's fine. I would have.
That was fucked.
All All right, cool boy. You chose Devon H in there and Jason. To be honest, I prefer Lamb and AJ Brown combo over H and Jason combo. The only reason for that is because I feel like A Chain this year, if we see the stats, he's playing with the worst O line in the league. That offense isn't going to be very good. It's not projected to do very good either. And I don't like that. And Jason, the reason he is falling in these drafts is because of that offensive coordinator change. It's not Clint Kubiak anymore. Maybe they're going to be doing a little bit different. They're going to be a little bit more run heavy. We don't exactly know what's going to be happening there. So people, they're scared of things they can't see, and that's why it falls there. But with you being there, cool boy, tell me why you chose HN and Jason.
But to be honest, I just took HN. I wouldn't have taken HN necessarily. I just took a running back because by the time it gets back, it's going to be 24 turns, and I'm not the biggest fan of the RBs. I don't love the RBs in the middle rounds. Like, I don't love Scatterbo. Etienne's on a shitty ass offense. I apologize if I cuss. Montgomery's
No, you're
mid.
good.
Henderson. All right. Yeah, I don't know how you feel. Looking at that, I see Bucky Irving, and that's honestly the only one. So if I would have waited till the very end, and I would have, like, if I didn't get Bucky, then I wouldn't be the happiest. Like, if I have to wait till I come back and I don't get like player like Bucky, I'm not the biggest fan of the other RBs. I was considering going HN and Hampton, but I didn't.
I'd like to. I'd like to back up his HN pick here, especially in a PPR league. Like, I think Miami is underrated. Their O line, they stacked them up this year, and I think they have the ability. Especially, I personally think that, or the AFC East is like kind of a weak division, and like especially for running backs, it's a strong division. Like against the Bills, the Patriots, and also the Jets. I just think HN has the possibility to actually have a really big year. And I think Malik Willis is a better quarterback than people give him credit to.
Oh yeah,
So,
look, he is underrated. But
and if
besides H, the only other one would have been like Hampton, and then
so
also I
JSN
wouldn't have
at
had
the
another. RB.
JSN at the like 2-1, even the 112, I feel I would have taken him for sure. I did not know he was not hurt.
Nah, I just fucking with
Honestly,
you, bro.
honestly, bro, Jay Jetta's in the middle second round is crazy. So they have a QB now. It's like I don't know. People forget that Kyler Murray can still throw the ball.
Can he?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think so. He could throw like Marvin Harrison. Okay, may have not been the best, but he can still throw. He's not a terrible QB.
I think that Taylor Henry is such a good, like at the 1-5, it's such a good start too. Like,
Jonathan Taylor, you jackass. Taylor
yeah, John,
Henry. Oh,
no,
Taylor
Taylor
Henry. My
and
bad. My
Henry.
bad.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
bad. My
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Okay. That lay sounded. I'm like Taylor Henry.
It's
I'm
all
like,
good. It's all good. All right, cool boy. Now I'm gonna guess some of the players you might like. We never did a draft together, but you're just giving me like a Cowboys vibe here, broski. I feel like you like George Pickens here for some reason over CeeDee Lamb. Is that true?
fuck do you know I'm a Cowboys fan?
I just got that feeling, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro, I've taken Pickens in. I don't know about now, like in more super flex. I've taken Pickens, like Pickens value. I'll do some auction leagues. I'll do some other leagues. I think he's underrated. For like where he's going at versus where he's going at right now. Like I don't think. One sec. Pigment.
You're good. You're
Yeah, you're
good.
Pickens.
You're
I'm
picking here
saying
pretty
I'm just saying with
shortly.
Pickens. Bro.
Yeah, Pickens
Yeah.
went here in the 210, so pretty early.
Oh, there you go. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, where the hell's Pickens? Yeah, well, it depends. In super flexes, I honestly think Pickens is falling quite well. Like, it is some solid value for Pickens. Not at the 210. I would have taken him a little bit later, but at the two, in like around where Kyron got taken. Nice. That's who you
I do
get.
not, I do not like Pickens at all. Like,
This is why you
especially where
guys
he's
are
going.
perfect, because you guys both have conflicting opinions. But Poppa, who are you taking here, broski? 3 wide receivers. That's
That
ballsy.
was ballsy.
That's ballsy.
I mean, and then I'm just gonna run back Travis Etienne here. I think with
Okay.
Kamara's injury, like Etienne, they traded for him for a reason. Like he's about to get the bulk of carry. This is the first time I've done a draft this way.
Okay.
And honestly, I do these drafts just because my big fantasy league that I do is a 3 wide receiver league with 2 flex and 2 RBs. So just kind of the first time I'm attempting this.
Oh, shit. You know, to be honest, I didn't even look at the team. I paid without even looking what the running back are. I didn't even know it was a two. Like, I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah.
Okay,
two,
yeah.
2 wide receiver, 2 flex, 2 RBs, a tight end, and a quarterback.
We
Honestly,
like. My bad.
Sorry, go on.
We like it missionary in our leagues, So like
You like the simple.
basic, simple.
Honestly, I like that. I like whenever the benches aren't that deep because then it actually allows you to have a waiver wire.
Yep.
I hate the leagues that are like 10, 12, and then what's the point of you getting on the waiver wire? There's nothing.
I agree. I agree. Also, with that being said, let me go see if I'm right with some more vibes from you, bro. I feel like a quarterback that we don't really talk about often is, the Seahawks quarterback, and I feel like even though you're a Cowboys fan, you kind of like Sam Darnold. Is that right?
But where are you finding this info from?
Nah, dude, you give me those vibes, bro. You're giving me those
Dog, where are
vibes.
you? Well, first of all, not too fair. I like him in the super flexes, not in obviously regular. After that, right now, I don't give two crap. Sam Darnold. In the end, I look at it this way. Well, first of all, I like Matthew. And right now during the super, do you do a lot of super flexes or do you just do one QB leagues?
I do everything.
Okay. Yeah, well, in super flex leagues, I don't know why people are over drafting so early QBs whenever you have like Hurts going in the fourth, sometimes fifth round. You have Stafford going in the fifth round. I don't see the reason why you should go Lamar or Josh Allen with the top like 3, 4 picks. That I don't get that. But yeah, usually with QBs towards the end, I will go. I actually do like what's his name? I like Sam Darnold and the super flexes whenever I think he's pretty decent, has pretty decent value. I have him in my dynasty leagues. Did well enough for me. He's obviously not the best, not the worst, but he also does get the job done.
Yeah, I don't blame you there, bro. And I feel like, once you kind of do a certain strategy, you might be short on running backs, or you might want a running back three that's good. And I feel like you're giving me the J.K. Dobbins vibe here. Do you like him this year? Because it feels like you do. And are you expecting a bigger year out of him?
All right, bro. Seriously, where are you?
Nah, bro,
He's,
you're giving
he's
me
seen
those
all the other
vibes, bro.
drafts. He's seen all those
You're
other
giving
drafts.
me
You're
those
calling, bro.
vibes,
You're
dog.
calling all the players that I do draft. All right, where the hell are you? I'm pretty sure.
Nah,
Is
bro.
there a
It's just I
website?
I told you, bro. I can tell vibes off of people. This is why I do fantasy football. Because I just do so many leagues, and I just when people talk a certain way, I can tell you guys have certain players you guys like.
All right. Tell me what my NFL team is. You think you know my favorite NFL team?
No. That's a little different. I know
Okay.
I know players you draft because I can hear in your voice. But with that being said, guys, let's talk about the draft board here. You're coming up here, Papa Woody. Do you have another? You need another running back here. Are we punting running backs? Because I feel like the running back tier right now is kind of fell off, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I just got literally both Patootin and Darian Price going off the board were snipes on my end. So
Oh,
yeah,
it
it's
costs
tough. It's
a
definitely
little early.
those were the two guys I was looking there hoping to get to me. Um, but there's other positions here that are still pretty solid.
And Warren, damn, you really don't got no RBs. That is why I took Ancient that's why I took Ancient in the beginning. I'm too far.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
too
why
far
I
down.
like. That's why I'm always drafting the double. Like in this 111, I'm always just gonna go double RB here because you just the robust RB strategy at the turn here is just way better than any other strategy.
That's what I'm
I agree.
saying.
Hey, who you thinking here? Ramondre, your guy is available here, and I know you like him more than Travion. Are we grabbing him?
To be
Damn.
honest, I think I'm gonna wait because I think if Tyler Warren is healthy, he'll be a stud. So we'll go with him.
Okay, I respect it. Cool boy, who we
Is this
thinking
a
here?
tight end, is this a tight end premium league?
It is not.
No.
Okay, cool. Just confirm it. All right, I'm gonna go with who do I want? Damn, I lucky don't know who I want. Screw it. J-Mo it is.
JMO. Okay, I don't mind it. And who we thinking next?
Uh, I hate rookies, to be honest. So I'm debating between Carl Tate, but I don't like no rookies. I refuse to draft rookies. I'm debating between Christian Watson and Brian Thomas.
Okay.
I'm
Christian Watson
thinking.
is who I would go with. Unfortunately, Brian Thomas looks like he kind of is scared to catch the ball this year. You guys know what I mean? Not this year,
Yeah,
but
bro.
last year.
Christian Watson
Disappointing.
or
No,
who?
no, no. Brian Thomas. He looks like he's scared to catch the ball.
He just looks like he does not have confidence for some reason. Even when you watch him on like Twitter, like the videos, like just the training camp, I don't know. It's like not playing with Jaden Daniels is different for him from LSU to now. So it's confidence.
Yeah, I agree. How do you guys feel about Parker Washington? He goes there at the 6'5". Let me get Cool Boy's view on him, then Papa, let me know how you feel about him.
Honestly, bro, he came out of nowhere last year. I was genuinely surprised. I drafted a lot of Brian Thomas. Not came out of nowhere. He slowly built himself up. I had a lot of Brian Thomas last year. He was probably my most drafted player that really screwed me. Like screwed me was Brian Thomas. I wish what my biggest regret was with Parker Washington coming out was last year on the churn on the 2-1. A lot of times it would be Puka, Brian Thomas, and Nico available. I always took Nico and Brian Thomas. I always left Puka there. That hurt me so many times.
Yeah, yeah. And what about you, Papa? How do you feel about him?
Yeah, I didn't draft any Brian Thomas last year, but Parker Washington, I definitely love. If I didn't have 3 wide receivers already, he would have been an auto pick. It's just the Jags offense is projected so many points. Trevor Lawrence, we trust, and I like Liam Cohen, just what he's doing, what he's saying about Parker Washington.
I don't know. I don't know about. Oh my God, I can't even think. I don't know about Trevor Lawrence. I don't know how much I trust him.
Oh my goodness, he did so good last year. He was
Okay, bro. He did. All right, I get it. He did so good last year. Yes, he did do good last year. But then he also did the same thing. He did really good his second year, and then he just fell off.
yeah.
You guys
I
want to
just
know
think he
who
has
did really good as well? Brian Thomas did really good his rookie year, and then last year,
fell off. Yeah. I don't know. I would say the Jags, like I like to look at like Vegas bets a lot too when it comes to drafting as well. It's just like the Jags are their offense is projected to be a very, very good offense. So it's just kind of like one thing that I kind of like to go
that
with.
is
And
something I will agree. Vegas is very high on Jacksonville Jaguars, and they're high on their how many touchdowns they're going to score. That is very true. But with that being said, guys, let's take a look at some of the draft picks here real quick. We have Marvin Harrison going there at the 6'7". Cool boy, let me get your take first, and then Papa, what's your take with Marvin Harrison? Go ahead, cool.
Oh, bro. Honestly, Marvin Harrison, it drives me insane. That guy has so much potential, but then like I fell into his trap for the past 2 years. I believed in him. Actually, not 2 years. Last year, I believed in him. I'm like, all right, in the fifth, sixth round, he can steal. He's like, I saw his skill. I'm like, he's definitely gonna pop off this year. Definitely gonna pop off this year. Screwed me over. I'm like, all right, f that. I'm never going Marvin Harrison this year. I'm skipping him every draft.
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, yeah.
go
It,
ahead,
it,
Papa.
sorry.
No, you're good.
I mean, at the 6'7" right there, like I would rather have DK and Sutton over him. And then honestly,
I don't know about
I
DK.
I personally I personally would still rather have his counterpart, Michael Wilson. I think Michael Wilson, they just utilize him and move him around way more in the offense. And like it's Harrison is comparable to Brian Thomas. It's like a lack of confidence to me. So it's like I'd rather have Wilson.
Yeah,
Honestly, something just going on with JK. I don't like RJ Harvey. I don't know why. I just feel like JK. Honestly, I just feel like JK Dobb. Oh, fuck you.
I do that. I love they have the #1 rated O line. I'm huge on JK.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I have to go with him.
Papa, who are we going? I
Nah,
mean, cool boy, who are we going here?
I'm debating that through a little bit of a. Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna take. We're going Hurts here.
I don't know.
I'm
Harvey's
taking my
right there,
TV.
bro. Harvey is right. I know you like him.
I don't like Harvey. No, actually, I know you're not like Harvey.
I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm just trying to fluster you. Who are you taking?
I'm glad you got screwed over at a Jackson's with Jigba.
I feel like
I don't know. I'm
Michael
mostly about
Wilson here is who you should go with.
no, but
I want
Harvey.
I
We
want
just
Hurt.
talked shit about Harvey, and we're going with Harvey.
The thing is, I look at it this way. It's more for my. He's like more for my bench secondary. So I'm like, screw it. Why not?
All right. I don't blame you there. Papa, who are we going here?
Yeah, I am hoping not to let this fall. I'm just gonna go with my gut here and take Jordan Brooks or Jonathan
Uh,
Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks.
I,
Yeah. Go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was gonna talk to you about Jonathan Brooks. Go ahead, Kubo. How you feel about him?
I don't know. His ACL injuries are just a little too scary. A little too scary. I mean, he could ball out. I like Chuba Hubbard. I don't know why, but I like him.
Yeah, yeah, I don't blame you. Not only do you like Chuba Hubbard there, I feel like you might also like Jake Ferguson as a tight end, and he is available still. Maybe he might come back to you there as well. How you feel about Jake Ferg?
Listen, bro. I know there's a website that shows my players because there's no way in hell you can know that. I'm
Bro,
being
you're
dead
a
ass right now.
Cowboys fan, bro. I know who you like,
Bro, no
bro.
way, bro.
No.
Dude, there's a website or something that shows my players. I'm not like, bro, you can just admit it because there's no way in hell you don't, dude. Okay, listen, you go 3 for 5, you go 3 for 6, you don't go 5 for 5. All right, bro. I'm sorry, you don't go 5 to 5, and I know that. So that's why I'm no longer psyched out because it's just you can't. Be honest, no one can go 5 for 5 on players that I like just consistently.
Hey,
Now, am I wrong? Be honest.
I'm gonna quote you, bro. We have never drafted, so I don't think you can guess who I
Is
like.
there has to be
That's what you
online?
said, right?
No. There's like a website that probably tells my teams. I believe I remember there's a website that tells my teams because there's no way you can go 5 for 5 on my players. I'm sorry, but there's no way. All right. Even if you say otherwise, I don't believe it.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. There is no website, but something tells me you also like Kyron Williams and Kate Otten for some reason this year. Is it because of the Mike Evans move?
Sorry.
I actually don't. Kate and I just take him for the hell of it. It's worth it.
Yeah, late round. I don't blame you. It's just like taking Greg Dulcich there. Anyways, Papa, how we feeling about your draft so far?
Again, I think I CD Lamb and AJ Brown. I love that star. I even love T Higgins, but I'm skeptical about I was hoping Javonte Williams and Kyron came back to me, so they did
Yeah.
not. But I'm getting the running backs back. It's like not like I don't have value like guys that can start, So we'll see. Jonathan Brooks, with Chuba being hurt, he was a workhorse at Texas, so he's younger too. We'll see. I like it. I'm not mad about it, but I don't love it. I'll just tell
Okay.
you that.
And now, Coolboy, I want to ask you, bro, how do you feel about Jordan Tyson? He got taken there at the 8-10. He was a consistently 6th round pick in startups before his injury. Where are you taking him now? And are you scared of that injury?
You want me to be honest with you, bro?
Yeah.
I don't draft rookies. I just stay away from rookies. There's not a single every year, especially RBs. Even though, like, okay, there's that 1 or 2 that might pan out, but you look at it like last year, everyone was taking Caleb Johnson. I stayed away. Everyone was taking RJ Harvey. Well, we'll go to wideouts right now. I'm about to tell you where I'm going with. People were going RJ Harvey. He did not pan out until the injury. Travion Henderson did not pan out. I'm pretty sure Ramondre Stevenson got hurt at the end or something, or fumbling issues. He did not pan out until something else happened. Now, where am I trying to go with this? I'll tell you. There's a stat I saw that's like how many wide receivers since 2010. Hold on. How many wideouts? I want to tell you the stat that I saw.
You good?
Yeah, hold on. Okay, all right, you ready to hear something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Since 2010, 18 wideouts, 18 wideouts have recorded over 1,000 receiving yards in the rookie season.
Yeah. That's
18.
crazy.
Not much. So every time, whenever people going like, okay, maybe Jordan Tyson in the 8th round is not bad. I will not lie. Tyler Shuck is not a bad QB at all. Shuck, whatever it is. But when you're talking about in the 6th round, hold on, let me make my pick quick and I'll continue. And I've died on this hill every time. Okay. Yeah, I like the Michael Pittman pick, honestly.
Yeah.
Pittman there at the 9-11. I don't think I ever seen him fall that far. That's a phenomenal pick there. Pittman
Yeah,
could
and I
be
am
the
taking Ferguson.
Pittman could be the
Yeah.
one there. Yeah. Oh, bro. Wow. Did not think you'd take Ferguson there, bro.
Let me see who I want. Honestly, I think Romeo Dobbs might be actually a baller.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I also think maybe Darnell Mooney could be a late round sleeper as well. How do you guys
I used to
feel
draft
about?
Darnell. I had Darnell Mooney when he popped off like 2 years ago when he was a late rounder. I drafted him a lot too. I also drafted a lot of J.K. Dobbins last year until he got injured. It really effed me. I had him like half my leagues. He was a nice sleeper. But going back to the wide receivers, I want to tell you, in the 6th round, whenever Jordan Tyson was going like around that area, when I look at it, I'm like, he's going around like let's say the 5th, 6th roundish. You're talking about obviously you have Evans. I don't know if I love the draft as much this year, but you have a lot of players. I just don't see a rookie wide receiver worth that much, or even Tet McMillan last year. Okay, he didn't do bad, 1,000,000%. He was in the fifth round. But then when you compared last year in the fifth round, for example, T. Higgins, outside of injuries, T. Higgins was a complete monster, right? He was,
Agreed.
oh, wait. He was going in like the fourth round, if I'm correct. He was going in the fourth round. Fifth round last year. Who were the players going in the fifth round? I can't really remember. Overall, just to go where I'm saying, rookie wide receivers. You're telling me 16 wide receivers, 18 wide receivers in 2010. So you're telling me essentially not even every year, 2011, 2013, 14, 15, 16. Then there was none in 17, 18. It's like, it's not even every year. I know it's
I
not
feel
much,
like
but it's not every year.
to kind of second you. I feel like the last like good rookie wide receiver that we realistically saw. There was two. Like it was Garrett Wilson and Lad McConkey. Like those are the two. Well, and then Mecca
Bro,
Buka before he got
Brian
hurt.
bro,
Thomas. I
young
mean,
fat.
Brian
Brian Thomas.
Thomas
Yeah, I
Brian
was about
Thomas
to
went
say.
too.
off as
Yeah,
well. Malik Neighbors went off his rookie year. I mean, don't get me
too.
wrong.
Yeah.
There are rookies that go off, but you got to hit on them. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I'm looking at Carnell Tate like I'm looking at Ted McMillan from last year, where Ted McMillan went to a shit offense, but he was hyper targeted by Bryce Young. I'm hoping Carnell Tate, same thing happens with Cam Ward. But the problem is that Bryce Young did not have Wandell Robinson on that team as well. Cam Ward does have Wandell Robinson as well, so that might be a little bit of conflict of interest there. You know what I mean?
I'd rather have Stribling than Tyson. If you
Okay.
ask me, if Evans and Debo don't end up panning out and Stribling gets a start, like I'd rather take that risk. Let's go.
Honestly, I actually drafted Stribling in two of my dynasty leagues. I actually like his potential. I don't know why. I think he's actually low key a little slept on. I just checked. Yeah, I'm in 5 dynasty leagues. I took him in 2 of them new ones. So I low key like Stribling.
I respect it.
Yeah,
I like
Stribling.
Stribling as well. I know people when Debo signed there, people were on Debo over Stribling, but Debo's getting older as well. And how do you guys? Okay, I'll ask Papa this first, and then Coolboy. Papa, how do you feel about Keenan Allen being signed to the Colts? Does this lower Alec Pearson and Josh Allen's value as well as Tyler Warren's value, or how do you feel about that?
Depends on if Alec Pierce starts week one. If he starts week one, then I'm like, okay, Keenan's there kind of for security because I think Alec Pierce does have like the ability to be a really good wide receiver. Like he's kind of one of my sleepers this year. But Keenan Allen is for sure going to be like a veteran presence there, and he's going to command a lot of those targets. And Josh Downs, if anything, is the one that I see just like I would not draft Josh Downs right now. That's just me.
Yeah.
I actually
What
like
about
Josh.
Coolboy? Do you think this affects Josh Downs more or Alec Pierce more?
Hold on. Let me see who's available. So, hold up.
Yeah, like I think Tyler Warren is safe because he's always going to be on the field. But
Honestly, I want to supplement that Tyler Warren thing.
go ahead.
Okay, bro. So here's something. I actually think Tyler Warren might end up being more affected by Keenan Allen than Tyler Warren because bro, Keenan Allen, when you look at him, he's like more of a safety blanket. Let me see who's available quick. Who do I like? Who do I like?
Snipe me on Bo Nix. Good stuff.
Good for him.
Bo Nix over Mahomes is a pick, is a choice.
I would love to talk about that too. Like we can go back to the Tyler Warren thing when he's ready. But
Okay.
Bo Nix, I think, is like he. I mean, the Denver Broncos are so underrated right now, and he has the full blown ability to be like a sweet. I mean, they made it to the AFC Championship last game. Like they're gonna be good, and they have Jalen Waddle, they have Cortland Sutton. Like Sean Payton has always made good quarterbacks with like Drew Brees in the past. Like, and he just loves Bo Nix, and he has a rushing upside. He's just like I'm surprised you took him that early, but well, actually, no, I'm not surprised. I like that pick a lot. So never
With
mind.
Bro, yeah, I actually like Bonix more than others.
Yeah, like I would rather have Bo Nix 100% over Stafford, over Mahomes, maybe Dart too. Yeah, definitely Dart as well. And then even
I gotta pick up the phone. Like, hold on. I'm sorry.
You're good. With that being said, Papa, have you ever done team review? Broski, this is actually you done a couple leagues with me already, haven't you?
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I'm
for sure. You've
surprised
you've
you
actually
haven't.
reviewed one of my teams. You
Yeah, I'm
didn't like it.
surprised you haven't. Yeah, but I'm surprised you haven't co-hosted with me before, broski. I hope you co-host with me in the future, and instead of being a threesome, maybe we could do a one-on-one there as well as with Coolboy, and just get to know more about you because we don't have the whole time, you know what I mean? So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope we do this again.
Yeah, definitely. I think I'm gonna probably do like. I mean, I might be even able to do one more if you can get people going, which I'm sure you
Awesome.
can.
Yes, you
Um,
know me.
yeah. I mean, I'm realistically just trying to draft from 111, just see what I can get for like my my league with my friends. But I also just like I gave up Jameer Gibbs to get the 111 here, so it's like I'm sure you've seen like I've been trying to get into the 111 spot, but I would love if you could do a 3 wide receiver double flex league
Oh,
realistically.
the problem
That
is that it's not as popular. People don't like wide receivers as much as here as they do running backs.
Yeah, I know. That's hence why these running backs went so early. Like look at the 1-8 spot. He went 4 straight running backs. Like that's a draft that I've thought about so many times.
Yeah,
Like I don't hate that build. Like he ended up getting Evans, Washington, Johnson, Downs, Addison, you know.
I agree. I agree. All right, broski. With that being said, let's start doing the team reviews. You're picking here at the 13-11 and the 14-2. I'll let you pick those real quick before. Talk to me about, in your opinion, how do you feel about, I know you like Ramondre Stevenson, but you took Travion there at the 6-2. Do you still think he's going to have some value there?
Yeah, I mean Travion, like I already saw Ramondre Stevenson have some issues about the whole fumbling thing, and I think just Travion does have a lot of upside. Like if they're able to create holes for him and give him like anywhere from like 10 to 15 touches a game, I think he has more upside than Ramadre.
I honestly don't think obviously has more upside. It's not even close.
Yeah,
It's not
he's just
think. It's not think. Don't ever say think about Ramondre and Trevion again. They're not even in the same sentence.
you
Wow.
like you like Travion, right?
No, I don't even like Trevion. No, I just don't like Ramondre. No,
Yeah.
Trevion does have home run potential. I do respect that. Ramondre is low key a bum.
Yeah,
Not low
but
key.
Vrabel likes Ramondre over Travion, and the rumor is that Travion apparently texted Deanny Rousseau or somebody there, and Vrabel did not like that very much. Did you guys hear about that?
No,
Wait,
I
you're
didn't.
kidding.
I'm fucking with you. But yeah, I just don't know why Vrabel doesn't like Travion Henderson that much. It just looks like he likes Ramondre more. But Travion can't pass block. That's the only problem with Travion's there. All right. With that being said, cool boy, are you down for some team reviews here?
Screw it. Let's let me figure out my last player. I'm sure. Will
Let's do it.
Cooper.
Go ahead and pick your
Let's
last
see.
guy here. I think Darnell Mooney could be good here. A Keyshawn Boot.
Screw it. I'm
Singleton.
gonna go
All right.
single.
I respect it. All right. The first person that wants to review is going to be there at the 1-5. His name is Looney Eric. If you can go ahead and take care of his team.
Looney Eric. Okay, so I do like Taylor and Henry. I am honestly Henry made me eat my words last year, so I'm not doubting him again. I actually do like Taylor and Henry. I don't trust Garrett Wilson. I don't trust any wide receiver that has their QB as Geno Smith. That's the first thing. Devontae Smith, I like it. It's not bad. DJ Moore, I think he's gonna pop off. Slam Laporta. Here's the thing about Slam Laporta. I don't know if he looked. He might not even. He's injured now. So you never know. He might end up injuring his hip. Right now, he's not guaranteed for week 1. So he might. So now he has he might have a higher risk to injure his hip. That's one thing. We want to go there. Okay, going down. Tony Pollard, Chris Godwin. Pollard has a good backup. I like that. If Tennessee can really get the offense going, then there is something. Chris Godwin, can he really get back to what he was though? I don't know if he can get back to where he was. He was a baller before, but now he's over 30. And that Caleb Williams, I don't trust Chicago QBs. He was good last year, and he was good, but now you look at it. No, no, no. You look at it. There's Roma Dunze. How is he going to be with his like readjusted foot, with his like new foot? That's what's scaring about Roma Dunze. Who did they lose? They lost someone this year. I can't remember.
Their burden. Well, they
DJ
haven't
Huh?
Moore.
lost.
DJ Moore. They lost DJ
DJ
Moore.
Moore. Yeah, I just mentioned DJ Moore. Okay, he lost DJ Moore, so we'll see if Luther Burden can take that jump. Then he can definitely be solid.
1 out of
In
10.
my
What
opinion,
would you give 1 out of 10?
Okay, Taylor Henry. I don't love the whiteouts. They're not my favorite, but to be fair, my wideouts aren't my favorite either outside of Jack Smith and Jigba, so I can't really talk too. But good running backs. This. And it is a low spot league. It doesn't have a lot of draft spots and it's flex spots, so I give it like an 8 out of 10.
All right, I respect it. All right, now wants to review Poppa. If you could take care of his team, he's gonna be there at the 1-9, right next to you, close to you.
Oh, yeah, Saquon Barkley. I was actually checking out this team. I mean, I love Saquon Barkley, like I said in the beginning of this like podcast. Like he is definitely, I just think possibly going to finish in that
Your
like
socks.
top 5 RBs. Justin Jefferson, again, he was drafted like as a first overall pick possibly last year. Like, I mean, Justin Jefferson's solid. So that's a great start to your team. DeAndre Swift with Kyle Monangai going down, like
And
great
Brian
pick for that be. Lab McConkey with Mike McDaniel's offense, also a fantastic wide receiver too. And then Jalen Warren to round out your flex, like he's got a lot of potential, and Aaron Rodgers really likes passing him the ball, so that's good, especially in a PPR. Brian Thomas, I don't hate it as your wide receiver 3. I can't like because he can score a touchdown, he can make a big play at any moment. It's just like, is he going to take the next step this year and really like like he should be the alpha in this offense? And if he does that, great. If he doesn't, then it's like But at least you got Mekhi Lemon, I guess. Matthew Golden, huge year for him. I'm not going to pass over Burrow. Burrow is a G, and especially like, I mean, he's got the best wide receiver duo in the league, and he's probably the best.
Debatable. Lamb and Pickens are better.
uh, Lamb's got to show me a lot. He can be a drama queen, whereas Chase just puts his head down. And so is Pickens also drama queen too. So it's like 2 drama queens between like, and then like you got 2 professionals with Chase and T Higgins. So we'll see about that. Burrow, I love that pick. Mekhi Lemon, I am risky. I'm kind of with Coolboy on the rookie thing. Like he's not one that definitely impressed me. He's like I would have rather gone with Michael Wilson, Chris Godwin, or Alec Pierce as my wide receiver 3. And then Dallas Goedert, I love him too because I think Jalen Hurts really does like him as well. Matthew Golden is going to be on the field a lot as well. Jalen Naylor, good pick, but I think Trey Tucker is ahead of him realistically, especially because he sat out in this second preseason game. And then, yeah, I mean the rest of the team, Tyreek Hill. I don't know if he gets signed, then yeah, good job picking him.
Yeah. What was the 1 out of 10? I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. 1 out of 10 is what he wanted, or just a
Yep.
rating?
Well, a review and a rating. Yeah.
I would give him. I would definitely give this team an 8 out of 10 for sure. I mean, 7 or 8 out of 10 for like it's not a bad team at all.
I respect it. And then Coolboy, Goose wants to review there at the 1-2 if you can take care of his team.
Be Jungle Pride again. Even though he can be a baller, I refuse to ever go running back. Rookie, I don't like rookie running backs. Just don't. I mean, they're better than wideouts, but over there at that spot, I would have honestly. Who would I take in? At that point, I don't love all the RBs there, but I think I would have rather taken like Javonte Williams because you have him in a high offensive spot, like a high engine offense. So that's where I love Javonte Williams there. But like I said, Luther Burden has a very good chance to be like a baller. But here's the thing: you're also taking the risk on Luther Burden. Like, excuse me, I apologize. You're taking a risk on him exploding. Thing is, right there, you have Jalen Waddle. I would have rather taken Jalen Waddle. Bo Nix likes to throw the ball. He also likes to run it. He's in a good offense. It is a run-first offense, though. Lamar Jackson at the 5, that is good. I like that, honestly. I don't trust DK Metcalf. I've not trusted DK Metcalf since the Seattle days. And then he hasn't shown me anything with Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers only got a year older. So then you go into Sutton. And then you go Sutton, Cortland Sutton, not bad. I honestly, I faded him last year, and in the beginning, honestly, he did make me eat my words a little. He actually did, but he is now about to be 31. So there's that. Monangai, he splits it with Swift. I don't know, that's interesting, but he does get the goal line carry, so I like that. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, he has so much freaking potential, but he's interesting. But he is right now on the top of the running back depth chart. That's one thing. Stridling, I think Stridling will be good like maybe next year. I don't know about this year. We'll see how it goes. Algier, the thing is now he has James Conner, Trey Benson if he ever comes back, and Jeremiah Love. So I think that's just a a throw, like whatever, a needle in a haystack, just hoping something like that. Jacoby Lane, I got no clue about him. I never really paid attention to him. McMillan, maybe he's not bad if he comes back right from the neck injury. And Kyler Murray, that was just for the hell of it. I give it a. He has McBride though, which is a hell. The thing is, it's not a tight end premium. If it was a tight end premium, I'd give it higher. I think it's a 7 out of 10.
All right, I respect it. All right, then we do want Corbejan wants a review from you, Papa. There, if you can go ahead and take care of his team.
Personally, love this team a lot. Like besides, I think Looney Eric and Corbejan and possibly I don't know how to say the 110's name, but have like three of the top teams. So, but Corbejan, I'd probably actually give him um, probably my favorite team on this board, realistically, with James Cook, Chase Brown, Javonte Williams, and Cam Scabadoo. Like all of those running backs can easily score or average like above 15 points a game. And that alone is just like a huge floor, in my opinion, especially for a double flex 2 wide receiver league. And then you've got your 2 wide receivers like every week that you can start with like UJ, Parker Washington, Evans. Like especially if Evans stays healthy, like he's going to command targets in the red zone. And San Francisco is not an offense that's like not good. Like they're set up for success. Um, Especially with CMC, like people have to respect the box. He's going to definitely have like a Devonte Adams like target year and touchdown year probably. So I really like this team a lot. Josh Downs, like I said about Alec Pierce and Keenan Allen, like hopefully he can just get on the field. If he's on the field, he's going to get the ball. But if he's not, and those like 3 wide receiver sets or 2 wide receiver sets, then that kind of just is not good news for him. Jordan Addison, Kyler Murray, great setup in Minnesota with him now. Jordan Addison and him have been playing like or throwing together all off season. So I think he has a lot of upside and just as a wide receiver 4-5 that you have on your team, um, especially in a 2 wide receiver set, like really good there. Trevor Lawrence, we love Trevor Lawrence. Jacksonville, they're always going to be putting points on the board, and they're going to be down and throwing the ball, or they're going to be winning games and scoring points. So I love having him at the top spot for my quarterback, and then Andrews, Chig, and also Juwan Johnson. Those are all guys that can get targets and touchdowns in their offenses. So, and then the injury with Jaden Higgins, definitely Tank Dell can be the guy that he once was. We'll see with Jalen Noel and I think Xavier Hutchinson how that all plays out. But I'd give this team a 10 out of 10 for sure.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. Go
Can,
ahead.
can I say something? Okay, so here's something. Scatterbo, one thing about him is that's whether or not I feel like Jackson Dart will stay injured. They're both actively looking for contact, and they're both literally retarded, and I'm pretty sure they both already have CTE.
So
That's the first thing I have to say.
I
That's
since I respect that opinion, and I think both of them at the same time are like ballers, like football players
they
too.
are
Like
they are football players, but what's fun to be a football player if you're gonna get knocked out by concussion?
if Scatterbo
You
doesn't
get
get injured last year, he was averaging 19 fantasy points per game in a PPR league. Like
like
that's
1 million.
like numbers, and that's his
I don't know,
fourth pick, his fourth running back. Like
1 million%.
yeah,
Go on,
so
keep
it's
going.
like the risk is worth the reward for Scatterbo there at the 4-5. Like I mean, if let's just say Scatterbo did not get injured last year, we could be possibly talking about like a second round, like a 2-3 turn guy.
Maybe, yeah, you're honestly right about that. I've avoided him, but the thing is, I just think about Dart consistently going for the contact, Scarborough going for contact, and you're going Mike Evans. Now you're talking about Mike Evans that consistently has soft tissue injuries, and now he's also 33 years old. That's the one thing I thought about that.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
go,
yeah.
All right, boys.
we
With
go.
that being said, we do have Pino's been waiting for a review as well. Coolboy, if you can go ahead and take care of his team there at the 1-4, please.
Okay. I put Puka, love Brees Hall. I think David Montgomery with that O line. It doesn't make sense how I believe the Texans traded Laramie Tunsil away. That doesn't make sense. So you're talking even a crappier O line than before. So I like Puka. Drake London, we don't even know his QB. Brees Hall's on the Jets. Terry McLaurin, he just always he's the most overhyped person ever in my opinion. Everyone talks about him. I don't see the appeal with him. He's had one top 10 finish all his career. And that was last 2 years ago, and that's it. He's 31. Harold Fannin is a baller. Yes, Jaden Reed. Honestly, just based on starters, the only pick I actually liked from him was Puka. I would realistically I'd give this a 4 out of 10.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I respect that as well. Let's see if
I
anybody
could
else
give us.
wanna go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. Sorry.
My bad. Toad wants a review there as well. Toad's going to sleep pretty soon if he can take care of his team there,
I
Papa.
got him. I got him. I mean, this team is also like now that I'm like kind of looking at more teams when you mention them, like CMC, it's kind of like Scatterboo for me. Like the risk is worth the reward. If this guy doesn't get injured, we're talking about possibly like it's CMC and Jameer Gibbs for the 101. So I'm not going to be mad about that, especially at the seventh pick in the first round or just picking him in the first or second. Yeah, the first round in general. Ken Walker. I mean, Patrick Mahomes running backs usually average on like on average per game, like a touchdown per game, and they're gonna get him involved in the screen game. And we saw like literally when Sax Armani got hurt and Ken Walker was getting like, that 60 to 70% snap share, which he's for sure gonna get in Kansas City. Just a monster, complete monster. And then I love pairing him with Rashid Rice. I think as well, like we're gonna see what that rookie Cyrus Allen is talking about, but he got him anyways way later down on the board, so that's awesome. And Rashid Rice has a lot of upside. Vegas really likes him too. Zay Flowers, he didn't play with Lamar Jackson most of the year last year, and he's still like 200 plus like fantasy points in PPR leagues. Like, and now he's going to be paired with Lamar, and Lamar loves him. We'll see what the OC has to do, but I like that pick a lot too. So just the whole build from the start with your two running backs and two wide receivers, great start. Jarian Price in your flex, let's go. I love rookie running backs in a way. Like if I'm going to pick a rookie, it's going to be a rookie running back for sure, especially a guy drafted in the first round and like in Seattle's offense, like they just won the Super Bowl. Like that's awesome. Cardinal Tate, like again, I'm kind of just the same with Coolboy. Like I'm not big on the rookie wide receivers, and I think Wandell with who's Brian Dable as the OC, like bringing him in, and just in general too, I need to see a lot more out of Cam Ward, and he only targets the slot in most aspects. So we'll see with the Carnell Tate. That could be a great pick. It could also be bad. But you ended up getting Kyle Pitts, which I think is a sleeper tight end. Like Kyle Pitts, we saw Tua throw him 4 out of like 5 passes in the first preseason game. So he should be commanding like it's kind of like what uh Coolboy was saying about Drake London. Like I'd rather have um, you know, Kyle Pitts at the seventh round than I would take Drake London because I just think the upside's there. But then as well as like a guy that can go in your wide receiver 3 spot, Michael Wilson, great. George Kittle, like let's say Kyle Pitts doesn't work out, George Kittle gets healthy, boom, you're good. Rookie upside with KC Concepcion. I think him and Denzel Boston are both two rookies that could ball out for Cleveland. Like they went with two rookie wide receivers like in their draft this year, and both these guys are like one guy is just a huge receiver that can like catch the ball, and the other guy is just a quick like check down guy that's gonna make moves and make plays. Jalen Coker, he's probably slept on. I mean, as far as Carolina having receivers, he's great. Brock Purdy as your quarterback. We love Brock Purdy, especially San Francisco. Cyrus Allen already said, like, if Rashee Rice is not doing what we expect him to do, then it's going to be Cyrus Allen. And then Malachi Fields, too. Just someone to go along with Malik Neighbors, and a huge receiver that can go up and catch the ball in the end zone. Like, yeah, this is a good team, too. I would. If I mean, I'd probably give this. I mean, I'd give it like an 8.5 out of 10 for sure.
All right,
And it's
rate my team.
your
Right.
team,
Papa, yeah,
Yeah,
you
let's see
you'll rate Cool Boys and Cool Boy, you'll rate Papa's. Go ahead, boys.
for sure. I mean, like I said, Devon Achane, I think he has the ability to possibly be like CMC and Gibbs if his offensive. Like a lot of us are just sleeping on Miami, I think, in my mind. So I like Devon Achane. I'm happy with you starting him off. You somehow got JSN at the 1-2 turn, which is just incredible to pair up with anybody in that running back like area that you can get him at. So I mean that's a fantastic start. Honestly, there's probably not a lot of other starts that are better than that. Depending on what type of build you like the Jonathan Taylor Henry is comparable to that, and CMC and Ken Walker, I guess, and Saquon Jefferson. But you're there. You're arguably in the top like 5 builds to start off with your 1-2 turn. Jacobs, if he doesn't get suspended, fully locked and loaded, like that's 10 touchdowns. And Green Bay, like they're slept on too in a way. Bucky Irving, he can do it all. He just has to stay healthy. Uh, I'm a Detroit Lions fan, so Jameson Williams, with let's go Lions. I think as your wide receiver too, as long as I think they're just gonna get him more involved. Like they like him, they like seeing what everything he's doing in camp, and Sam Laporta being hurt could be a lot of upside for him. But just in general, this offense is going to ball out, and you could get someone that could score 20 points any week, but you could also get someone that scores like 5 points in a week too. But I think this year is going to be a huge year for him, so I love that. Technically, he would be my wide receiver too in your thing. Like I love getting Christian Watson. I think Christian Watson is one of my sleepers. So just in general, this build from the top down already, like my starting lineup is Devon Achan, JSN, Josh Jacobs, Bucky Irving, Christian Watson, and then Jameson Williams. Like, and then you got Jalen Hurts too, and he's projected like over 10 plus rushing touchdowns with like Devonta Smith and ability. He like I love him where you got him. So I think that was a great. You stole him from me, honestly. I was definitely going to take him. RG Harvey, I do not like that pick. I don't like RJ
Neither
Harvey in
do I.
general. Yeah, J.K. Dobbins, like you already hear him talking about like if he's going to stay healthy, he's the guy, and if he gets hurt, they're already seeing Jonah Coleman like trucking people in the preseason game. So I like, and they drafted him. Like I like him. Romeo Dobbs, I do not trust him. Like he had his years in Green Bay. I think it's kind of done from there. So we'll see. Jake Ferguson, I love the Cowboys too. And I love the Jake Ferguson pick at the tight end. I think it was a little bit early. Because I think you could have got someone else instead of him and possibly got him back on a different turn. Bo Nix, we already talked about him. Love him. Rashid
Are you
Shaheed,
talking
you
about
have
Ferguson?
yeah, Ferguson.
Bro, I
Yeah.
wouldn't. Look on who came back. Gadsden, Mark Andrews were gone. Brenton Strange, bro. Ferguson would have been gone.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance he's gone. Like it just depends on who you're drafting with. Some of these other teams already had tight ends too. Like a lot of these teams already had tight ends. So there's just a chance in my mind that he comes
Who do
back.
I go here?
If instead of Ferguson, I mean, you could have snagged Stribling, you could have snagged Boston, Concepcion, Golden, even, and then I mean, I like Debo. I'm big on Debo and
Like,
Stribling. Depending,
I'm good, you're nuts, but
I missed that.
No, you're good. You're good. All right. With that being said, 1 out of 10. What would you rate his team?
I think his team can put up numbers any week. So I mean, I'd give it 7 or an 8. Like I'm not mad about his team. I think a lot of these teams have really good builds.
All right, I
So
respect it, and I will do the last review here. I'll give Poppa the last review here, just so Coolboy can get a little bit of a rest, and then and end up enjoying that glaze that Poppa gave him real quick. All right. With that being said, man, shout out to both you guys for being here. Justin Herbert's gonna be a great quarterback at the 11-11. Is gonna be phenomenal. Etienne and Travion, man, I love Etienne. I'm staying away from Travion as much as I can. I don't trust him. I don't trust Ramondre. I don't trust that running back room. If we take a look at what Rabel, how many running back ones he's produced in his whole career, I think it was like 3. So it was very very low because he loves splitting the running back workload. Lamb and AJ Brown going to be great wide receivers there. Talon Warren's going to be a good tight end. You got T Higgins and J.K. Dobbins. I like T Higgins, but Dobbins is injury prone. It's not about if he gets injured; it's about when he gets injured. So be careful with that. You have Jonathan Brooks, Michael Pittman, Debo Samuel. Your bench is phenomenal, but unfortunately, your running back 2 and your flex 2 is on the weaker side, and Tyler Warren is not playing week 1. I get it. You like him. He's going to be the guy, but Keenan Allen is there. He's going to be taking those targets away from Tyler Warren as well.
that's
Um,
exactly what I thought.
so I don't love that pick for you. And not only that, he's also hurt. So looking at it, my reviews are a little bit stricter than other reviews. I'm just looking at the holes we have, and the holes I see is going to be the running back 2, the flex 2, and the tight end while he's injured there. So I'm probably going to give this team a 6.6 out of 10.
And what's my rating?
And if you want me to give
I
you,
would
oh, go ahead.
I would love Coolboy's rating.
Okay, cool, but go ahead. How would you take care of Papa's team there?
Okay. All right. So to be honest, my favorite wide receiver in the league is low key T Higgins. I don't know why I like him. I just fell in love with him like 2 years ago. Honestly, I actually wanted to kill myself the year I was down 33 points. I had Higgins, Burrow, and Mixon. You know the great year of DeMar Hamlin. It was literally the worst day of my life. That's just a funny just thing. I love T Higgins. I love CD Lamb. I love AJ Brown too. AJ Brown now he has a QB that's willing to throw the ball with Drake May. I'd like to see how he is with that. Etienne, I like that. But the thing is that offense, I feel like it's going to be damn near anemic. That's just one thing. I don't think that offense is going to be anemic. I don't know if it's the best offense. I actually don't, I'm not sure about the one that you hit spot on with the Tyler Warren. I said it when you asked me about Keenan Allen. I'm like, he's going to take Tyler Warren's targets because Warren is like the safety net, which is Keenan Allen. Same thing. Now, Trevion Henderson, not a fan either. But then again, I took Harvey. So But then Dobbins, I love Dobbins. Jonathan Brooks, I didn't watch him in Texas. I don't really know. I love Pittman. I think Debo is slow and fat. So I don't think he'll do that great.
I
Okay.
love
From what I saw
Debo.
last year, yeah. I don't know. Herbert, Mahomes, yeah, you have good things. I'd give it a 6 out of 10.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
I need to hear you. In my rating too, let's hear mine.
From who?
From on a talking football.
All right, broski. I don't give nice reviews. I'm just letting you know unless it's a really good team.
Okay, go on.
All right. Jalen Hurts is going to be a great quarterback, but there's no way in hell I'm taking him in the 7th round. I don't see a big tier difference between Jalen Hurts there at the 7-12 or somebody like, let's just say, a Justin Herbert there at the 11-11. You know, Jalen Hurts, if we take a look at what he did last year, he finished as a quarterback 8. Bo Nix, who you have as a backup quarterback, finished back-to-back as quarterback 7s. So there's a huge 5-round drop. Does it justify him does it justify Jalen Hurts finishing quarterback 5 versus Bo Nix finishing this quarterback 7-8? I don't think it does. I think the 7th round is still a premium position where you can fill out your team, make sure the bench is solid there in case you get an injury. And with your team, you have Bucky Irving and Christian Watson that are both kind of on the injury side there, with Bucky Irving dealing with some kind of mental issue, a shoulder issue, with Christian Watson never being fully healthy in a season as a Packers fan. Not only that, you have Devon Achane and Josh Jacobs. Don't get me wrong, I love those running backs that you have, but unfortunately, 1 second, guys. 1 second. Something happened here.
Here
Uh,
before
Go
he
ahead.
continues going, like if we wanted to, T. Higgins and Bucky Irving or Josh Jacobs and Jalen Hurts for Justin Herbert, T. Higgins. So Jalen Hurts and either one of those two running backs for T. Higgins and Justin Herbert. Think about that trade. Let me know. But also, would you guys not put Jalen Hurts above like Jaden Daniels? Like, I'm sorry, like I would 100% put Jalen Hurts over Jaden Daniels.
Well, to be fair, I did not draft out of the 5 spot out of respect for Jaden Daniels.
Hey, I respect it. I respect that a lot. But with that being said, man, this is a still very solid team. Unfortunately, the only problem I have is going to be, like I said, is can this team stay fully healthy? Devon Achane and Josh Jacobs, even though I love those players, Josh Jacobs is dealing with off-field issues, and Devon Achane is dealing with the worst O-line in the league and the worst offense in the league. Jason and JMO are going to be great wide receivers, but if we do take a look at JMO's numbers with Sam Laporta, he was one of the worst wide receivers in the league. The only reason he exploded was because Sam Laporta got hurt. Now, with healthy Sam Laporta, what's JMO's value truly going to be? I think that's going to be a question mark there as well. Ferguson, I loved Ferguson last year, but if we take a look at the numbers again, when CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens were both healthy, Jake Ferguson didn't do anything on that team. If we take a look at the last 4 weeks, he had 3 points, 4 points, 7 points, 1 point, and those were the weeks that both of them were healthy. So when both are healthy, it's kind of hard to rely on him. So with that being said, though, your bench, you have Harvey, Romeo Dobbs, and Bo Nix. I don't think Harvey's going to do anything. He's actually losing his job. To Coleman. I don't know if you read the reports or not. Romeo Dobbs didn't do anything last year as a wide receiver 1. I don't think he's going to do anything as a wide receiver 2 this year. So I do think your bench could be improved. But if the situations for the team works out, this team could be really good. But the problem is the situations have to work out. And I don't know if the situations are fully going to work out, especially in the NFL with everything being so uncertain. So because of you taking quarterback early, because of the running back situations with Achane having a bad O-line, with Josh Jacobs dealing with the off-field issues, with JMO dealing with Sam Laporta being there, with Jake Ferguson having Lamb and Pickens both healthy, with Bucky Irving and Christian Watson's injury concerns, and the bench being on the weaker side, I'll probably have to give this team a 6.1 out of 10.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, guys, I said my ratings are a little bit stricter, but I do that out of love to you guys, just so you guys can get every perspective and you guys can just improve on that. For example, if I have somebody like Bucky Irving, I'm not drafting another injury-prone player like Christian Watson. At that point, instead of taking Christian Watson, I might try to go take, Parker Washington or somebody else there. If you don't believe in Parker Washington, I don't blame you there. But if I'm taking somebody like Josh Jacobs and Devon Achane, who might have off-field issues there, I might not take a Bucky Irving. It depends on how you want it to go. You know what I mean?
I can respect that.
Anyways, guys, shout out to everybody. We're doing another redraft league that is going to be live streamed as well, guys. It's going to be Hundo. Hopefully, I see you guys there. But if I don't, God bless you guys, man. Shout out to Blueface. Shout out to everybody for being here, man. Shout out to Goose, Tennessee, Pino, Looney, Drifters, Toad, Corbrajan, as well as Nem, Dewido, Poppa, and Coolboy. First of all, guys, I appreciate Coolboy and Poppa for co-hosting with us. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope I know Coolboy's your first league with us. I hope I see you again, brother. And if I don't, have a great rest of your night, guys, and God bless you all.
I'll do the next one.
Perfect. I'll see you in the next one, Papa. All right, guys. God